Hello everyone, it's Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Portal, really difficult challenging puzzles via time travel. It occurred to me, since the time from last episode to now, that if what they're saying is true, where they, yeah, we're probably gonna need to have this over here, I think. So let's get that in place right away while I talk. So if they've used foreknowledge from the future that the facility ends up looking like this because of unknown reasons, they're going to try and change their past based on the information of their future. But this would create a paradox, because if we made it so that GLaDOS doesn't get shut down so the future doesn't look like this, then what did we look at to make us not get GLaDOS shut down? It creates a paradox. And I know that's basic time travel stuff, really, but I don't know why it didn't occur to me before. So this whole premise is still flimsy as hell, but from the beginning this game has not understood the laws of time travel. Or rather, it's made up its own, because there are no laws to time travel, because it's impossible, because matter doesn't go backwards through time, it goes forwards. But then again, that's why it's theoretical. Anyways, I still have no clue how to work with this. I've been kind of jibber-jabbering, hoping to get inspiration, and I think I just got a little bit of it. Alright, objective. We need to get a cube, this cube, onto that button there. Oh, give me a second. Oh, that's right. Phone alarm on my phone no longer needed. So we have a button over here that can summon us a cube. We actually have that cube over there. And it drops a fair distance. Makes me wonder if maybe we're supposed to do that trick we did with the past future thing. The issue is that, like, if we drop a thingy from there to there, I don't think it's going to work the way we want it to. Beg pardon. I just ate something, so I'm clearing my throat a lot. Like, okay, so we drop it from a great height, and then what? This is where the excursion funnel is meant to be. Excursion funnel, no, the light bridge. I think excursion funnels haven't been used in this thing yet. Wonder if they're coming up. So, we gotta get something over there somehow. Maybe the puzzle looks different from over here. Let's take a look. There's this box over here, being suspended by that. There's no way for us to do it, and there's aerial faith plates to bounce it back and forth. Aerial faith plate... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that would help us out. Let's check it out in the past, just to be sure. Yeah, the chamber looks about the same one way or the other. Very annoyingly. I think I'm gonna have to start throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, because I'm not getting it. So okay, let's start over here in the past where we can be experimental. What happens if I summon the thing with the button press and throw it through over there? That was interesting. Hold on a second. Alright, interestingly enough, that gives us just enough velocity to get over there if we're dropped from up there. But still fairly pointless. What happens if I do that? Alright, so that gets it bouncing back and forth. If we could interrupt it somehow, that would be great, but I think we need the light bridge for that. And again, we're just trying to get it on that button there. That's the key. So I need to figure out what I'm missing here. Because there's this button here, but that needs the other thing to do anything with it. There's this thing over there, that thing over there, these over here. I'm lost. I actually have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. This is the fun part of the episode where I spend like 10 minutes poking at different things, and it annoys me to watch it back. This is why puzzle games usually aren't great to record or stream, because you just end up looking silly. But that is how it works. I wish I got a better look at how this thing looks, because it looks like it's like tilted to drop that directly onto there. Somehow. But how? Like, what are you supposed to do? Same thing with this. It's deliberately designed to tilt a cube directly to fall straight down, I think. You gotta fling it there, somehow. How are you gonna do that? You drop the thing through over there, it pops up over there. There's no floor conversion, so unless you send it through the time portal while you get the next sequence of portals set up. But even then, there's no angles for us to work with here. It doesn't exist. Let's get old cube back for a second. So what are we missing here? What do we have to do? Button. Electric drowning. Turrets. And light bridges. I don't know. I'm not sure what the warning's about. Like, obviously this is the, hey, you will drown if you go in here warning. Alright, we're smart. We figured this out before. These are extended outwards just a little bit, and I don't know why. These can be used to drop that thing over there to over there. Purely out of curiosity. It's not like we couldn't get it back in a minute anyways. What happens if I do this? So that sends the old portal up through the past, and then that falls down and should be coming back up. Did it just... what happened? Oh, that's right, it gets deleted. That's right, because you have to do it through... I bet you gotta do this one through the past, this trick. You can't do it the other way. So that actually doesn't create a new cube, or a past cube. It just keeps sending the future cube around. Alright, pretty cool, but I can't see a practical application for it. I'm also not sure why it's losing momentum, really, because it shouldn't. I don't know what to do here. I'm very concerned. Can I get it going at an angle? I don't see how. There's nothing. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, because I feel like I'm missing an element to this puzzle that I really should get. Alright, hold up. I might have had a stroke of inspiration there. Let's do this in the future, I guess, just to test it out. Wrong angle. But right idea, maybe. Nope. Nope, not there. Dang it. Try again. So that's throwing it against the wall there. How do I, what if I came at it from this angle? Nope. What if I went over there to try and place it properly? Okay. Does directionality matter? No. So I thought I could be clever here and throw it in that way. I could not. This is very frustrating. I think I'm on the right track here. I think I've had a bit of a brainwave. Right now I can get it thrown against that wall there. Can that go at an angle? Here, we'll have a better job aiming down over here. So that's straight there. That's straight over there. If I, just here for the sake of that, just kind of carefully crouch and do... Nope, it doesn't want to do that. And I can't go over there. It won't let me. There's nothing... Well, probably because I would get locked over there is the issue. Ah! Huh? But... how is that any different from last time? And it's still not what I want. What do I do? Are these things at an angle in the past that or the future that I'm just missing? No, they look the same. Now I could place the time portal there if I wanted to. Here, let me move that. Place it there. It exists on all these surfaces because they're all the same throughout time. So, that can't be it, can it? Just for shits and giggles, let's try it again. It just went straight through there. Honestly, I would try that for myself, but I couldn't get up that high to begin with. Even if I could, that isn't the way. I can tell you that much. You're not meant to go out of bounds there. And that's just going to keep bouncing back and forth forever. And if I was doing this with the new cube, or the past cube, the future cube couldn't interact with it. And the past cube can't come to the future. Something's messed up here, and I'm not sure what. But I think this is the closest I've come to having a good idea. Because it's going at an angle, it's just the wrong angle. If I could turn it, I think that's the right angle to get inside the glass box. So, how can we turn it? Is there even a way to do that? I feel like there isn't. I feel like it's just, I'm throwing myself into a hole like that. Exactly like that. Oops. Okay, this is like this. There's got to be a way to get this cube onto that button there. Although it might actually be easier to do it with the future cube, because then we can just go to the past and grab do it with the past cube, then we can go to the future and grab it. But regardless. So how do we do that? We gotta... There's gotta be something here I'm missing, I swear. Nothing here. Nothing there. Alright. Well, I don't know. I'm literally flummoxed by this problem. Just for the sake of trying it out. Nope. Let's try with the other one just to be sure. I know, this is like insanity. Because it's throwing it at the wrong angle, and I don't think I can turn those at all. If I press the button here, just out of curiosity, does that do anything to those? No. And I know the second I go through here, it's deadly lasers. And yeah, the box does appear tilted. Oh, heyo. Oh man, my corpse didn't jump back and forth. I'm curious, did I see a portal surface there? No, there isn't even. This is so trippy. So, I drop it, and it comes in at an angle. It should go over to there. The issue is getting it to go in at that angle, because no matter what angle I try to approach this problem from, it just kind of doesn't. So I'm missing something big here. I'm gonna feel like an idiot when I figure this out. Oop. Get back here. Nope. Stop that. Can I even put this in any different orientation, like, whatsoever? Like, I know obviously here's the default, okay. If I come at it from this side, oh, look at that, it's still sideways. If I come at it from this side, nope. If I come at it from this side, still nope. It's just always in that angle. So, I don't know, man. Alright, how can the time portal help us solve this? Because it's got to be that. That's the missing element here. The time portal allows you to send it into the future, and then from there we have to replace it, maybe? Yeah, let's try it. So That goes down over to there. Now we go over and over. Okay, so now the time thing's going over there. Wait for it to come back up, and that did nothing whatsoever. That literally has done nothing for us whatsoever. I want to scream. I literally have no clue what I'm doing here. This is a monkey throwing poo at the wall to see what sticks. I know that this is the right solution. I just can't get the freaking portal to place any other orientation, so it has to fling against that wall, and there is no solution against that wall that I'm aware of. Not in the past or the future. Just you do that and it doesn't work. But the fact that this lines up perfectly, it has to mean something. So where else could that thing go? Could it go over here, maybe? Impossible, but doesn't hurt to try. Yep, that sends it about halfway through there very nicely. Up over to here? Sure, why not? Beautiful arc right there. 10 out of 10. Heck, made it halfway across the chamber without a problem. Still not what we're looking for. Like, it's there. That's the angle. That's it right there. But it won't work. And it's not just that we're getting unlucky or using the wrong timelines version of this, right? Where it gets launched again and goes further. Because that's really what should happen, honestly. It's flinging. This is what they established in Portal 1, but it's not working in Portal 2 or Reloaded, where you can't just fling a thing through a portal a couple times to build up the needed momentum. What's it even getting stuck on? It hits the ceiling. I did not anticipate that. It actually gets that much momentum? I guess? Is the ceiling higher in the past? Just out of curiosity? Not really, but sure, let's try it anyways. No, it hits that ceiling. Probably there deliberately to prevent this. And we can't raise the ceiling, there's no way to do that. There's a very simple mechanism to this puzzle here. I know it, and I can't for the life of me figure it out. The scientific method of throw shit at the wall and see what sticks really isn't working here. And that thing auto-centers, doesn't it? Doesn't matter where I... Yep. Does not matter whatsoever where I put it. On this platform, and I'm willing to bet on that platform, no matter which part I target, the portals end up exactly where they need to be for this thing to be solved. What does this tell me? I have no idea. Except that this is part of the intended solution, obviously. Could I throw myself through there? I don't see how or why I could do that, but could I? I don't think so, because I can't drop from that height that I'm aware of. There's no method for me to do that. There's no... What am I missing? Well, hold up. Maybe there's a different surface? Alright. I mean, hell, beats the heck out of this. Because it comes flying in at that angle. So what am I missing? What do we do? Cube, answer me. What do we do? I seriously can't just spend the whole episode puzzled over this one puzzle, and I'm not looking up the solution. Gotta get the cube into the box. Current method is flinging. It looks like flinging is the intended method. I don't know how we're supposed to utilize it. As we do this, it gets flinged. It comes in at too steep of an angle. And we can't adjust this to adjust the angle. This is what it's meant to be, no matter what we do. There's no portal surfaces there, and doing it over here doesn't work, because that just gets it caught in the middle of nothing. Unless we're supposed to utilize this somehow. Could we make the two things hit themselves? No, there's no way that would work. Just, if that does work, I'm giving up and moving to the Bahamas. That's just no. Let me go to the past. That's not what I wanted to, actually. I need it from over here. Huh? 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 How does this not update? It should update. Huh? What the fuck? That makes no sense, game. No. No, you're no. Ugh, that annoys me, because we're taught that you can't. Ah! That's annoying. Alright, fine. Solving the puzzle. Look at me. Woo! Oh wow, look at that. There's a there, and there's there, and it's like, oh wow, yeah. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. This is annoying right now. This is my annoyed noise. Huh. Alright. Well, this is not quite what I was hoping for. Right, so how do we do this? That's not the right angle. Is it meant to be in the past where it's the right angle? Doesn't look like it, no. And even if it was, there'd be no way to do that and also, you know, keep it going. Because the second we take this off, guess what disappears? Well, that thing disappears. Seriously, why wouldn't we do this? Gives us an extra surface. Well, okay, let's experiment. We're scientists, we do science, we experiment. Look at me, I'm walking around, doing the thing. Here, let me make a save state before we lose all this progress, because I'm still very annoyed at that. Okay, but how are we actually meant to use this thing? We can't unless we walk through it. And even then, we know you would go over here and it's like, oh, hey, there's gravity. Because we're meant to use the time portal, because I'm a dunce, that's right. Alright. Hey, look at that, now we can do stuff. Which means the solve state for this has to be in the past. Which means we actually aren't meant to use that? Or I don't... What? I mean... Huh? Hold up a second, because I just broke my own brain there. Right now we have this solved in the past. This is the past. The other thing is the future. I keep mislabeling them. I am sorry. The door is open. In order for the door to remain open, we're going to need the light bridge, and we're probably going to need that thing there, let's be real. So, for this to work, we're going to need to utilize the time portal. So like this over to there. Small problem is that, you know, we do that, and it's like, hey, Doc, I'd love to walk through there, but I can't. Because the door is not, this thing's not open. Because this thing here needs that button and that button pushed. Small problem, we've got them pushed to keep this thing turned on. Can I use the time portal first? Here. Give me a second, let's go over to here, over to there. Yeah, there's a light bridge. That doesn't help us any, though, so we can't interact with that. Go back through. So it's got to be one of the portals here, leading to a surface that can connect to another surface because we need the time portal to interact. The only thing that does that here is this and this. Therefore, the bridge has to go into the past for us to use this. And wouldn't you know it, there's a thing over there, and we can move this around if we need to. So that should connect over to there. problem. We need both cubes, but this will only work going into the future or coming from the past into the present. This trick only works in the future right now, because in the past is when we have the gate on. And we can't use the future, well, the past cube in the future. That's not going to work. And we're going to need that panel pushed in order to, you know, do stuff. So unless we're able to do something really clever, like launch ourselves over to there. Like, fudge. Now what, genius? Why can't I use the time portal? There we go. I'm actually very confused now. Because we can't solve this. Well, no, we can get the light bridge activated here. In the past, in the future. Can we get the door open also? I mean, technically the door is open. It's just that we need this button pushed in order to get access to that. And we can't do that with the future cube. Or the past cube. Because the past cube, we try and bring it in here. It's like, haha, nope. So, what am I supposed to do here? I feel like I've come to another head pass here. Let's consider options by throwing the portals around wherever. Hey, we could, yeah, we could do that. Alright, hold on, we might be onto something. Oh, kind of like a, yeah, okay. So this lets us come out over to here. And let's think about what we're supposed to do now. We come out over to here, this is going to launch us into nothingness, I can tell. And we're not meant to be up there. Very clearly, very obviously. And even if we did, I guess that's close enough. Moving any of these portals will result in almost certain death. We must place wisely what we're going to do here. By which I mean I have no clue what I'm doing. Place a time portal? Okay. We got ourselves a time portal. Which color portal is that? Blue, so we need the orange one. Ready, go. I don't know how that worked. That's...
Well done. You have proven yourself to be quite capable. Keep going, and you might actually fulfill your true purpose in all this.
That is so trippy, but okay, I think it makes sense. It's just very weird. It's kind of hurting my brain to think about. Does anyone else taste blood? I taste blood. Anyways, I definitely taste an end to the episode. I'll catch you guys again in the next one. Until then, as always, take it easy.